What's up, YouTube? It's your boy B with John 25. And tonight I'm gonna do my WWE NXT review and holla if you guys new. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. Now NXT was a good show. I enjoyed it for what it is. So we start the montage that covers Keith Lee's relationship with Dominique Dijakovic and what Karen Cross did to Dijakovic last week to set the old Armageddon theme the end. We're right into our opener, and Dakota Kai attacks Io Shirai on the stage. Tegan Knox makes the save. Candice Ray follows, and they hit the ring as Tom Phillips, Mariano, and Beth Phoenix remind us about the history between these wrestlers. The referee calms things down long enough to get things started. Io Shirai and Tegan Knox versus Candice Ray and Dakota Kai. This was an excellent tag team match. I enjoyed it for what it is. So I'm just gonna say the winner of the match, Io Shirai and Tegan Knox. Kai leaves as Lee Ray is whipped out of the ring and the faces celebrate. We get a video package on Adam Cole's appearance on the Pat McAfee show and the follow-up this week that takes us into more commercials. After the break, we get a recap of Roderick Strong and Johnny Gargano Twitter beef after losing to Brosen last week, and their match is next. Roderick Strong versus Johnny Gargano. This was a fantastic match. I love watching Roderick Strong and Johnny Gargano go at it in the ring. So I got to give credit where credit's due to NXT. It says, action starts on the mat. Each man gets flash covers on momentarily grabs submission holds before they stand back up. Shelby follow, and they're back to grappling. Gargano stretches Roderick's arm and neck and gets a two count as Strong tries to escape. Right back to the side headlock. Then Strong gets free and goes for a DDT, but Johnny Gargano slaps out. They end up outside, and it looks like Roderick Strong might slingshot Gargano into the floor, but he escapes and slams Roderick down by the arm has been targeted instead. They take us to another break. We're back in the ring with Gargano still stretching the left arm. Strong gets free with a backbreaker and gets control with strikes with this right. There's a scramble and Roderick Strong counter one final beat onto another backbreaker. After a fast-paced back and forth, Gargano gets a Gargano no escape, but Roddy slips free. He can't get Strong hold tough and up on his neck again. He catches Gargano with a up kick to the face. Each man lands big shots, and the action heads to the floor. Outside, Gargano sends Roddy face first onto the ring post, then throws him left shoulder first into the plexiglass. He rolls Strong in hits one final beat, and that's it. The winner of the match, Johnny Gargano. This match was very good. Alright, then we get on. Then we turn over to Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Dakota Kai, asking her about leaving Candice Ray in the ring after lose. She says she's not a team player anymore, and she tried of having to jump through hoops for a title shot. In comes a bleached blonde Rhea Ripley, who says Dakota isn't next for Io. She have to go through her first. Dakota Kai says she's going to go talk to General Manager Willie Regal about doing just that. The Nightmare looks forward to it. After more commercials, Mitchell is interviewing Timothy Thatcher. Finn Balor and Dexter Lumis are going to get lessons that Thatch can wrestle tonight. He says last week Balor talk about pushes, but the only push he knows is when he pushed his shoulder onto Finn's knee. And Lumis has the 1,000-yard stare. But if he thinks a torture artist waits until he gets in the ring with him. We see Dexter Lumis standing in the corner as Thatcher walks off, and Mackenzie looks scared. Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, and Bobby Fish are walking backstage trying to figure out why they're on a losing streak. Kyle O'Reilly comes into the picture and tells them to remember who they are. The guys who runs this brand and change the business. Cole says he's right, and they follow Colorado out of the picture. Shotzi Blackheart versus Mercedes Martinez. This was a decent match. The winner of the match, Mercedes Martinez. Alright. Then we cut to a fire promo. I love this promo by Keith Lee. This was fire. After some commercials, Finn Balor promising to win tonight. And they hype video for Ridge Holland, Luke Benzie, who will be here next week, and says he's coming for the North American title. We get a piss off Keith Lee. He used Dijakovic and name to say he's a grown man and will be fine. And then he turns his attention to someone who thinks saying it's a clock. He tried out Karen Cross. You know what? He's calling him out. Instead, he get Cameron Grimes. Grimes says Keith gave away the North American title before he could take it, but he needs to worry about him taking the NXT title. When he gets the apron, Keith Lee turns around and slams him into the ring. While that's happening, Scarlett makes her way to the stage. Grimes used that opportunity to go for a cave-in, but Keith Lee catches him with a powerbomb. He turns his attention back to Scarlett, and Cross appears on the Tigertron. Karen asks what kind of a man stand by a watches of his friend and gets tortured. He's here to give Lee a different choice. Give him his NXT title shot, or everyone suffers. The champ tells him to name the time and place, and he will whip his you-know-what. I like this by Keith Lee. I like it. The Imperium versus Everwise. This match was quick. The winner of the match, Imperium, defeat Everwise by pinfall. Then we get Barthez gets a mic and butt before he can get more than a few words out. Undisputed Era storms the ring. All four men put the boots on Archer and Barthel and leave them laying while Cole reminds the cameras this is their NXT. Alright. Bronson Reed gets a video package building off his big win last week. He puts over the importance of his wife supporting his to his career. He doesn't care who else is in the North America title ladder match. No one has the size or his fighting spirit. Shawn Michaels once made the boyhood dream come true at TakeOver SXX. He makes the thick boy dream come true. After more ads, the GM sent in a response regarding the Cross/Keith Lee situation. He wants to remind both men he will not be bullied into making the title matches. Those are still aren't around here. You know what? Straight Mr. Regal. Jake Atlas versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. This was a pretty good match. The winner of the match, Isaiah Swerve Scott. Alright, the main event of the evening, Finn Balor versus Timothy Thatcher versus Dexter Lumis. This triple threat match was a fantastic match. This was very good. It says the winner of the match, Dexter Lumis, defeats Timothy Thatcher and Finn Balor to advance the North American Championship ladder match at NXT TakeOver. I enjoy NXT for what it is, so I cannot wait for NXT TakeOver. So anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE NXT review and highlights, please drop a like on this video. Subscribe to my channel. My Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok will be down below in the description. You guys have a fantastic day, and that's all I gotta say. NXT was a good show, but before that, let me recap about what happened on NXT. I just gotta go over this. We kicked things off with Io Shirai and Tegan Nox versus Candice LeRae and Dakota Kai. This tag team match was good, and Io Shirai and Tegan Nox beat Candice LeRae and Dakota Kai. Then we go to Johnny Gargano, Roger Strong versus Johnny Gargano. This was a good match. Johnny Gargano defeated Roger Strong by pinfall. Then we go to Shotzi Blackheart versus Mercedes Martinez. DC match. Mercedes Martinez defeated Shotzi Blackheart. Then we go to Imperium versus Everrise. This match was quick. Imperium defeats Everrise. Then we go to Jake Atlas versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. This was a pretty good match. Then Isaiah Swerve defeated Jake Atlas. Then the main event of the evening, we have Finn Balor versus Timothy Thatcher versus Dexter Lumis. I love this triple threat main event match. This was a good match. I enjoyed it for what it is. But anyway, this your boy B-Boy John 25. I will see you guys in the next video. You guys will get AEW Dynamite review and highlights this Saturday. This your boy B-Boy John 25. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out of here. Stay safe, everyone, and God bless you all.